everyone, Devin again from StarCraft 2 Tournament Center, and bringing you guys Game 2 of the Sen vs. July series. So we got Sen, the blue Zerg, spawning down in the right hand corner, and he did take game number 1. Spoiler alert. Yeah, it was a little bit late of a spoiler alert, but anyway, we got July spawning down here in the bottom left position, and both wishing each other good luck, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen, and if they have like identical builds again, because that was very interesting last time. I almost guarantee that both players will go for 15 hatch again, just because of this large map size. And you can see the builds already are identical. Overlords are going to see each other in just 1 second here, so they'll know what's up, where people are spawning. And there they go. They should have vision of each other. Both players are going to know who spawned where. And both games so far, Sen has done this gas cancel to get an extra drone trick, while July has not. And that's the only variation in the build that I've seen from these two players. So because this large map, this natural, like I said, is very easy to take, and that's why I expect both players to grab 15 hatch here. And this choke is the smallest choke that I have seen, or this is like the most easily defended natural that I have ever seen. Stumbling on my words here, too excited to see what's going to happen. And the hatchery is going to go down for both players here, like I thought. Like I was saying, this is one of the easiest to hold on to naturals, just because this small choke. Put a couple spine crawlers here is what Zerg have been doing now, especially against Protoss, for that Protoss timing attack. After the Protoss takes a natural into a 3-gate, they will attack around the 12-minute mark. And Zerg, you will see them throw down a wall of spine crawlers. It's very, very effective. Spine crawlers have 2 armor, and they're one of the best static defensives in the game for the cost. And you do have to give up that drone, but they're still one of the best. You can see both players here having identical builds, just like last game. I'm interested to see what Sen and what July will do here, if they will throw down a Baneling's Nest or if they will throw down a Roach Warren. And I expect to see Roach play here. Baneling's not the most effective on this very large map. And I'd like to say creep spread is not as effective in Zerg versus Zerg, but it does give you vision, and that does help you out. So I'd like to see some creep spread from both players here. Very long distance, and creep will help the players. Will help the players out. So high minerals, that's due to getting 2 queens, which should be coming very soon. And spawning pools down on 2 queens on the way, 1 queen on the way for Sen, and 2 for July. So there's the second queen now. The hatchery was a little late. And I have a friend online. I'm just going to go ahead and set myself to busy here. And yeah. Just waiting on some action here. A little bit of background is, or not background, but a little bit of map knowledge here. For Zerg versus Zerg, obviously you're going to want a quick unit because the large map. Creep will help you with that. So lots of Zerglings would be a necessary option here. And roaches with speed. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a quick layer here. And Sen once again going with the Baneling's Nest first. And July once again going with the Roach Warren. This Roach Warren is a little bit earlier than it was last game. And I think that's just to get roaches out earlier, obviously. But both players sticking to what they like best. So Banelings from Sen and roaches from July. And like I said, Baneling's not the most effective against roaches. So as long as there is Zergling support for the roaches from July, he should be fine with those roaches and he should come out on top. I do expect more of a longer macro game just because the map size. You can see the Zerglings being sent out. 6 for July and 4 for Sen. So Sen will be turned away when he sees these Zerglings. But 16 Zerglings on the way here. Looking to put some pressure on as soon as the speed comes up. He's doing an attack sort of like July did last, where he timed it with the speed. These Banelings are going to have to be cancelled here. 1 Baneling being sacrificed. 1 more Zergling being sacrificed here. And now July's going to have to turn around. And this is a lot what Zerg versus Zerg is. Just a lot of Zergling chases and then into roaches. See, just control for this tower is very important. And the spine coming from Sen, just like last game. So very similar game so far. You should be able to hold on to this. A couple drones might go down. Not even picking off 1 drone. Trying to get out of there when he saw the Banelings. And no Roach Warren from Sen yet, so I think he's feeling fine now because I don't think he has seen the Roach Warren. Now the roaches are coming out, so should see if they are revealed. I don't know if he poked up here and saw them. But no Roach War nonetheless. And he will see the Roaches now. Either way, he will be turned away. One Zergling going down. And getting 3 Overlords. See, this is what I like to do also, what Sen's doing right now. Just to, when you have extra money, you might as well throw down the Overlords. It's worth it. And now, droning very hard. 7 drones and a lair coming. Lair at the natural. A lot of players have been doing this recently. That just gives your hatchery about 5, I think it's 500 more health. And that is very, very good. Because it can save your natural sometimes when you're under pressure. Evo Chamber coming for those Roach upgrades. Very, very standard. And Zerglings just running around, keeping map control. And when you have Zerglings versus Roaches, the Zerglings are good because you can keep map control over the Roaches due to the Zerglings being faster. Double Evo Chamber now coming. And the lair for July is on the way at the main. So, July, not worrying about his natural as much as Sen is. But double upgrades coming from July. He's going to try to do a Roach timing push here. I almost guarantee it with 1-1 Roaches. That would be the smart idea here. One more spine going down. One more spine going down. So, Sen looking to do something tricky here if he's throwing down 3 spines. I don't know exactly what he's going to do. There is some sort of fighting going on here. The Spire is going down. Let's see if we can find that. This Overlord being shooed away to keep that out of the Spire. Wherever the Spire may be. Not really sure. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Hiding on me. Okay. So there's the Spire going down, of course. So he's going to go for Mutiling. And that's why he's building all these spines. Because he doesn't want to get attacked before the Mutas come up. And that is very smart. Infestor Roach coming from July. Very standard strategy. Mutas not being a standard. A Muta Ball is very good against Zerg. But with the Infestors, the Mutas can be controlled pretty easily. As long as there's plenty of Infestors out for that fungal growth. Will this Overseer see Spire? He's desperately trying to kill this. So he does not. And he did not catch a glimpse of it yet. We shall see what's happening. Zergling's still running around here. Taking a third for Sen. Interesting to see when this third will come from July. I think he's putting most of his money into units right now. Just trying to make a push. At that 1-1 mark. Getting speed. Getting Pathogen Glands, 4s and Fetchers, and Hydras even coming. So all this off of 2 bases, and his money is still even high. 4 Spore Crawlers coming, so he did scout that Spire. It will be ineffective for harassment now. 1 Spore Crawler here. 2 Spore Crawlers here. And another one here. So those Mutas will be ineffective for harassment. He'll have to use them for his army and try to pick off things here and there. But 2 more spines even coming now, so 6 spines. And like I said, this is what Zerg like to do. They like to make a wall here. The reason July's not doing that is because he has the Roach count blocking the wall off. This Overseer will scout the Mutas and scout the expansion here. Scout the timing. Overlords being brought in because those Mutas are out now. So what Sen might want to do here is try to pick these Overlords off. They're not going to be very effective in harassment, so he needs to pick some. Some of these Overlords off. The third will be denied here. Hydra's now popping out though, so these Mutas will be shooed away soon enough once there's enough Hydras out. And now just trying to pick off Overlords. Needs to be careful. Hydras are very good DPSers, but he can pick these 2 off. Fungal Growth going down. And Fungal Growth not the best against Mutas, but still very, very effective. You can see here that it allows the Hydras to keep attacking them. And lots of Mutas going down for only a few units here. Infestors now coming from... Infestors now coming from Sen, getting that Pathogen Glands, and Quick Hive Tech coming. So... what is Sen trying to do here? He has a nice little wall. Very good against attacks. Lots of Zerglings out, and he's going straight into Hive. So we could see some quick ultras here. Quick Broodlords, but because of the Spire up, he might be thinking Broodlords. But I'm not sure what he's doing. He has to be able to hold on to this for now. And with these Spine Crawlers, I think he might be able to, but this third is open. Only 2 spines here. And of course, July has scouted that. He will be trying to do some harassment here. Might be able to snipe this queen here. A few Roaches, always nice to pick off the reinforcements. The Roaches are just so beefy that it takes so many shots from these man, I can't even say it, Mutas. Zergling's trying to get in here. It's just gonna be a complete waste. Might take down a queen here. Might take a couple drones down. Going after the eggs, actually, not the best idea. I think he attack commanded. I don't know. Maybe he misclicked onto an egg. And not the best idea here there. Lots of Zerglings going down for nothing. So this is an interesting choice here. July is taking the third that is more exposed, I'd say. But it is closer to his base. And with Hydralisk and Roach, you're going to need to keep it close to your base because your units are just so slow, especially with the 0 creep spread going for both players. I mean, 1 creep tumor, but not anything else after that. He's going to try to push up the ramp here. I don't know how effective it's going to be. Nice fungal growth. Get another one on. There's another one. And that will just milk some of the Roach's health away, but Roaches are pretty beefy units. And since Sen doesn't really have anything besides these infestors, the Roaches are going to be very effective. They are going to be able to take out this third base. He should commit to this now that he's already lost quite a few Roaches to these Spine Colors. But this third base is going to go down nevertheless. Drones are trying to hide, not going to work out very well. And Ultra's coming, so I eat my words here. Ultra's Cavern coming. Fast Ultras could be very good, but he's not upgraded. So he is getting the Chitinous Plating, but he's only getting the +1 attack. Now, that could be a problem because he does not have a lot of upgrades. These drones are going to survive here. Very nice move. He's going to try to put up to the main here. Baneley's going in, not going to do much. Those Baneleys can't hit on those Hydras. They are very effective here. Infested Terran being spawned. Is this going to hold on long enough for Ultras to pop out? No. Looks like 5 Ultras on the way. Is he going to be able to hold on here? It's going to be a lot of damage done. He's rallying units. In July, looks like he's going to take this game. The Ultras aren't going to spawn in time. There's not going to be enough here. Can he get them out? Once they spawn, of course, he will survive, but a lot of damage has already been done. He's in danger of his hive going down altogether. Bone growth against Hydras, very good. Does lots of damage against those very light Hydras. Those, of course, are not armored units, but some Ultras spawning now. Hydras are very good against Ultras. GG from Sen. That's what I thought was going to happen there. Good game there. Sen just didn't have the Ultras out in time. Probably not the best choice against Hydras. Hydras do mad DPS, especially when the Ultras are not upgraded. Chitinous Blending wasn't even done. And so July took that game. Quick 1-1 upgrades and nice timing attack. So 1-1 is the series now going into game 3. See what happens. See you guys there.